Let's create a choice board together today. My name is Lauren Heil. I'm the creator of the Stickity add-on for Google Docs and Google Slides. Today we're going to be using Google Docs, but you can create something like this in Google Slides as well. Everything we're using is part of the free plan on Stickity, so everyone has access to all of these stickers that we're using today. We're going to create a mustard, mayo, ketchup, and pickles choice board. So kind of fun, kind of cute, but also communicates what you need students to understand the most is what you must do. So that's the that's the mustard. What you may do, so something that you can do, maybe this is an extension or something that's differentiated in some way. So mayo is may do. Ketchup, this is where we might put extra work for if students are missing assignments or something like that. And then pickles, you pick, so maybe this is something a little bit more fun like a game or kind of a side project, side activity, whatever. So we're going to make something that looks like this. We're not going to necessarily put content in there today, but we are going to build the structure. And I'm hoping that this is something that you can use, daily or weekly and will save you a ton of time as you go. I feel like I've seen a lot of choice boards being shared lately, but not to name names, but people are asking you to pay for it in order to download. And so I just wanted to show you how to do this with free tools. So we have our blank presentation here. I'm going to go ahead and open up Stickity. So I'm going to click on extensions and then Stickity for slides. If you don't have Stickity, you just go to add-ons, get add-ons, and search for Stickity there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up here. It's going to populate on the right side of my slide deck, and I'm going to give it a minute to just kind of load up and get all the stickers going. In that time, I'm just going to get rid of this here. I don't need that text box, and I'm going to change the background to something. I was thinking like a dark gray. I don't know. It's giving like burger joint grilling vibes. So anyway, I'm going to do like a dark gray here. Then I'm going to, and I could use the search button to just search for the words that I'm looking for, but I'll show you where to find this as well. All of these stickers are in content support, so there's a ton of different ones here. They are down here in the lesson guidance section right here. So if you don't love the burger theme, or if you don't need ketchup or pickles or anything like that, must do and may do are right here in somewhat of a more normal visual state. But we're going to use these fun ones today. So I'm going to add in mustard, mayo, ketchup, and pickles. All right, so I'm going to give it a minute to just load all of those into the slide deck. And I'm going to, I'm going to put ketchup and pickles next to each other. And I'm going to put, we need mayo. There we go. Mustard, I'm going to make mustard just a little bit larger, and mayo right next to each other. Okay, so I've got, I'm going to move this right over here, and I'm going to move this right over here. So I've got them set up this way. And our stickers are essentially just images that get added in there. So you can resize, reformat however you want. I'm going to leave those here like this. We're not going to do much with this right now, but we're going to build a extra, like another page, so that students, when they click on mustard, it will take them to this page. And so I'm going to go ahead and with the slide selected on the left, I'm going to hit enter, and that's going to open up a new blank slide for me. Again, I don't need these text boxes here. I'm going to change that background one more time so that I can keep that consistency. I'm going to go up, I'm going to copy actually all of these stickers. I guess I could have just duplicated this slide, but too late now. All right, so I've got mustard. I'm going to put mustard up at the top here, and then I'm going to use these graphics almost like navigation buttons in what students are doing. So I'm going to line them all up right here. Mayo, a little bit off the screen there. There we go, 1, 2, 3, holding down shift to select all of them. And I'm going to resize to make them a little bit smaller and move them over to the side here. We're going to leave those alone for now. I'm going to add in a shape, so just a rectangle. I like my rounded corners. I don't know, it's just an aesthetic thing for me, but obviously do whatever you prefer. I'm going to make this white so that it stands out really well, and I'm going to change the border to a yellow to match that mustard, right? So I have mustard right here. I'm gonna leave this blank because every teacher has their own idea for how they would use this space, but essentially this is the must section. So you could link this out to, let's say that we want to have students You could use your steps to tell them what you want them to do. You could use your buttons to link. Maybe you want them to go to Google Classroom, so you link Google Classroom. Maybe I'll just show how that works in just a second. Maybe you want them to read an article. Maybe you want them to open up a document and share in a document or something like that. You can use these buttons to really help guide the eye and guide students' attention to what's really important here. So just for an example, I'm going to say maybe our first step for students is to open up Google Classroom. I'm going to put step 1 in here too, just to be really loud about it. I'll move my Google Classroom button right here. Step 1. Google Classroom. You can use a text box to clarify a little bit more. Control K or Command K, depending on what you're using for your device today, is going to allow you to add in a hyperlink. So classroom.google.com, and then I'll go ahead and click apply. Now, when students are using this, and I'll show you how to turn it into kind of a mini website at the end, but when students are using this, they'll be able to just click on that button and it will open up in a new tab Google Classroom for them, which I don't know about you, but I had a lot of students who would really benefit from just that ease of process there, rather than writing it all out, and kind of you add some instructional barriers that way. And if you can remove those barriers, your class is going to go a lot quicker and your class is going to go a lot smoother. So I'm going to leave the rest of this blank in here. Now, if I am wanting to link these stickers to the next page, maybe I just highlight this one, Command K or Control K, just like we did before, and then I'm going to make sure it goes to slide 2. So I could do next slide, but I'm going to be really specific and say it needs to go to slide 2. All right, so now let's see, mustard, mayo, choice board. Here we go. All right, so if I want to publish this, we're only halfway done, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how to publish and make it into kind of a mini hub here. So publish to web, you just need a link. Go ahead and hit publish. Okay. And that will give you this link here. Watch this. I'm going to go ahead and paste it. And now with students, it turns it into a mini hub. So if they click on mustard, it will take them to that next page there. Now, I want to show you what's going to happen if they click anywhere. It will also take them to the next page. So if that bothers you, it may not bother you at all, but if it does, you can always put a blank shape on top of most of this, and then link it to the slide that you're on. Slide 1, it's all the way down here. Here we go, apply, and then I'm going to change it to transparent. I'm going to move it all the way to the back. And now let's see, I'm going to refresh. You don't need a new link. You don't need to publish again. If I click anywhere now, it's not going to take me anywhere except for the linked stickers that I have here. Okay, so I can go back down this way. I can click on mustard. If we add some more choice boards, so I'm going to really quickly duplicate and kind of switch these out so that you can see what it looks like with all 4. All right, I now have slide 3 is the Mayo slide 4, and slide 5. So students can navigate within this that way. So I'll go ahead and up here, I'm going to make sure that I'm linking all of these correctly. So ketchup is slide 4. Here we go. We've got slide 3 for mayo and slide 5 for pickles. All right. So even that, if I reload this page here, if I click on mustard, it will take me there. If I click on mayo, it'll take me there, ketchup, and pickles. All right. The last thing that we want to do is add in the navigation here. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing, just making sure that I'm linking these to go to slide 3. So I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to speed up the video so you don't have to watch all of this. You know how it works. It's just a little bit tedious. Okay, so if I refresh this page, I've now, let's say that I'm going to go to mustard first, since that's what I must do. Maybe I'm done with that. I can click on ketchup. I can click on pickles, mustard, mayo, all of it is available right there now on the side as navigation, and students can work through this really, really easily. So another thing, if you don't love the mustard, mayo, whatever, if you go into differentiation, again, all of these are free stickers that we're talking about, except for the stations here. That's part of the pro plan. But you could level out work for the day and do that this way: levels 1, 2, 3, etc. Maybe you're using colors, animals, whatever. Something I would have done in my class is, maybe if I'm going through work from the previous day, I would insert this lion, tiger, zebra, whatever, and I would be able to kind of differentiate knowing that, but students wouldn't necessarily know, oh, this is, I have the easy level or I have a harder level or whatever. And so I would put in maybe the lion on a kid's work who needs a little extra practice, maybe the tiger on someone who's got it, and then use those within the choice board to allow them to just click on, okay, if your work has a tiger on it, then now you can go in and click on tiger, and this is your work for the day, or something like that. Super, super, super easy differentiation. So using stickers like this, using the buttons, you could even go in and, let's say the pickles work, you want to communicate that you can work with a partner on this. Well, maybe you can use this icon to do that. So there's a ton of different ways to use this sticker library to communicate easy expectations, right? So if I go to pickles, it's all right here now. All right. So I hope this is something that you can use in class a lot. I hope it's something that makes designing the thing so much easier, so much faster, and saves a ton of time. Not only that, but it's going to be something that students can use and navigate very, very easily. So now we can take the what, so the content, all the important stuff that we need to leave in class, and take the how out of it. They know exactly what's expected of them and the process that they need to work in, because you're using graphics that make sense and that allow for a user experience to be at a really high level in your classroom. All right. Tag me in your choice boards that you're making with these stickers. So Stickity is at Stickity Add-on, or I'm on TikTok at EdDesignLauren. Have a great rest of your week.